Hi, it's Mike. How are you today? In today's video, we're going to give you everything you need to know about Sun City. I stopped over there last week and I grabbed some of their handouts and I put them all together in a PDF file. You'll be able to go in the link down below and download those files. It just gives you a lot of good basic information about the community. Don't forget that you can go to our website, which is www.soldbysmitty.com. Go to the More tab, and you can download our free PDF ebooks, Ultimate Guide to Selling Your Home and the Home Buying Journey. They're also available on Amazon to buy, but these are free for you guys. If you just want to download these books, just fill in the information below and you'll get an email with a copy. So the first handout here just talks about where is Sun City and what is it, what the basic amenities are, when it was built. What about the age restrictions in Sun City? What about children? What about entertainment? What's available at the 8 rec centers? What does a rec center Sun City card get you? Can golf carts be driven on the streets? Is there an employment of any type available in Sun City? The different types of housing available? Who regulates the private residences in Sun City? What's the weather like? What's missing from Sun City? And again, you can always go to their website, which is www.suncityaz.org, and get a lot of information. This next handout talks about the rec centers. You have 8 rec centers, 11 golf courses, 2 bowling alleys, 2 man-made lakes. You got the Sun Bowl Amphitheater, dog park, 2 libraries, 30 churches, a synagogue, multiple shopping areas. The physical activities, tennis, swimming, golf, miniature golf, shuffleboard, and then you have the crafts. And one thing you will have to do for most of the crafts, there's some great clubs and everything for that, but you will have to pay an additional fee for some of those, but it is very reasonable. And then volunteers, there's tons of volunteers in Sun City, and that's what makes that community work, and it gives people something to do to get out of the house. So here's some of the fees that are involved that people are always asking about. This is one of the differences between Sun City and Sun City West. Sun City, you basically pay an annual fee based on your residence, not on how many people are in the residence. So basically the difference between Sun City and Sun City West, if you had 2 people on the deed of Sun City West, you'd pay 2 rec center fees annually. In Sun City, you only pay 1 per property. The one thing that gets people, and they sometimes don't like about an HOA type community, and I did do another video where I talked about HOAs. In Sun City on single family residences doesn't have an HOA. It's overseen by the CC&Rs. But if you get to any of their other properties that have a common wall, basically they call them twin homes, which are like duplexes, or a condo complex or anything like that where you have attached walls, you are going to have an HOA. But the preservation impact fee, improvement fee, whatever you want to call it, when you come into the community is $4,000, and that only happens once. Then you have a transfer fee, a recording fee, and again, those are going to be when you buy the property. Then they have a privilege card for people who are not full-time residents and maybe renting in the community. You'd have to qualify for that. Here they talk about the annual temperature and rainfall, which, weather is important to a lot of people. People come here and they're not used to our hot summers. Some people love them, some people don't. They talk about the cost of living relative to the rest of Arizona and the United States. They give you distance to other points of interest. They do have RV and trailer storage, but some of that gets filled up, so you need to check on that. There's some transportation contact information, casino buses, the airport, the newspapers, local phone. Talks some more about employment. This next one is really important. This is a good map. And the one thing about Sun City that I really like is that it's basically about 7 miles north to south and 3 miles wide. I've never checked it exactly, but that's about what I think it probably is. And you have rec centers scattered throughout the whole area. But this is a really good map right here. Now, this is a really important handout because it talks about what activities they have at each of the rec centers. So not every rec center is going to have the exact same activities. So if you have a particular activity you want to do, you're going to have to go to the rec center that has it. Some will have outdoor pools, and then there's an indoor pool, bowling, just different things. You have to go to the different rec centers. They're all pretty close together. It just depends on now if you had to go from the far south one to the far north one that, or you live down south and you had to go north, you probably wouldn't do that. You'd probably go to the rec center that's closest to you that has what you're looking for. Another important thing is there is a small area on the north end of Sun City. And remember, Sun City is an actual city in Maricopa County, but there are some other homes that are not in Sun City proper that do get mail from the Sun City post office, and those homes are not residents of Sun City and are not able to use the rec centers. And that's basically information from zip code 85373. So this is just handout talks about the healthcare, and healthcare is such a huge part of 55 plus living, and Sun City has it all. And one great thing about Sun City West being so close is a lot of the doctors work in both areas. So you're going to have a lot of medical around the area. And, I look at my mom, and every one of us, as we get older, medical becomes so much more important, especially, towards the later years of your life. But Sun City has a really good medical field and centers, and it also has a major hospital there. Right here, they're talking about the types of homes. And again, any of the homes where you have any type of attached wall, you will have an HOA. So like they have patio homes, there's Gemini homes, there's single family detached homes, there's condos. There's also the ability in Sun City to get into some senior living that will help you through assisted living as you get later in your life. Again, this is just reiterating the fees, summarizing the housing again. This one talks about how much less expensive Sun City is than some of the other communities with annual fees. For an example, Sun City's at $525, and that's per residence home or whatever. In Sun City West, it's more than that. Now, Sun City West, again, each resident of the home has to pay an annual fee. And then you ultimately compare that with Palm Desert in California. They have a $3,786 fee. So here's a handout on the volunteer opportunities. Again, Sun City is made up of a lot of volunteers. That's one of the great things about it. And the people that live there help the other people. But there's a lot of opportunity for volunteers, both inside and outside the community. This just goes over the sales tax. And remember, in Sun City, you're not going to be paying any property tax on the schools. So that keeps your property taxes down in Sun City. There is a small section where you would have that, but most of the homes don't have it. Here's some information on the golf and the tee times. And then they also have a facility there for medical equipment. Maybe you fall and you hurt your ankle or something like that. So they have a little bit of everything for anything you would ever need if you were going to retire. So there you go. That's some information on Sun City. Just go down in the description below and you can download a free PDF document that you can print out with this information. And don't forget to go to their website. Thanks for tuning in today. Have a great day.